Who is this? Paris Jackson.
Paris
right?
Jackson, yes.
The daughter of Michael Jackson says she identifies as a black woman. How do you feel about that, Judy?
It gives me the ick.
It does, even though she is half black.
Yeah.
Right? And that's...
She is.
And I'm not going to say that it's not unfair or fair for you to feel that way, but I will say that I understand and to a degree agree with you. And I find it very interesting because when it comes to race, it is the one thing, excuse me, race or ethnicity, whichever we're talking about, it is the one thing where you don't really get to choose how you present, right? Like, basically, you look how you look, and people are going to treat you how they preconceive that you look. And yes, you might correct them later on, and at which point, you know, they might change their perceptions or whatever, but that doesn't mean that you that your identification is that. And I say that because people treat you differently based on how you look, for lack of better verbiage. If you look like a white blonde lady with blue eyes or green eyes, whatever eyes, you're going to get treated much nicer than someone with more melanin in their skin. And I'm not saying that's good or bad or that you're a good person or bad, whatever. I'm just saying these are the realities of the world that we live in. Okay? And I bring this up because it affects me a lot. You know, because I'm someone...
Can I ask something ignorant, I guess?
Oh, boy.
Is she biologically Michael Jackson's kid?
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay, I don't know. That's something I want. Like, I just wanted to ask. Like, I don't know if biologically or what have you.
Jackson biologically. There we go. Other people had looked for it before me. Yes,
of course.
According to Google AI, Paris Jackson is officially recognized as the biological daughter of Michael Jackson and Debbie Rowe. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Because I am also biologically the child of a black man and a white woman, and no one ever thinks that I'm black. Nobody. Right?
You mentioned
honestly, if it wasn't for my hair, like when I used to have short hair, like fuck, it was real hard to convince people. I got told last week, I was like, dude, I thought you were Italian.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So I've gotten Italian, I've gotten fucking
Middle
Latin,
Eastern.
every kind of Latin. I've gotten fucking second generation Israeli.
Honestly, you could be one of those what is that actor who like literally plays different races in like every other thing that he's in.
Yeah, even though he looks Middle Eastern as shit.
Something, yeah.
Yeah. I know you're talking. I don't know his fucking name, but
I can't think of it. Yeah.
The gong went off, so I'll wrap this up real quick. But like the reason that I feel for her on this, but it's really unfortunately not up to her to a degree, is because you know how and I'm feeling a joke or I'm really emotional about something and I go into a flow state and I drop the nigga word. Right? Now I did that the other day and the person I was with was like, oh, you gotta be careful. Someone's gonna punch you in the face. And I'm like, I wish I got time today. Okay? Let someone try and push me on this. Okay?
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not always your choice as to how you get to identify.
Yeah.
Right? Unfortunately, we read books by their covers. And I'm not trying to say that Paris Jackson is out here being stupid. Like, she's trying to show grace, let's say, in understanding both sides of her ethnicity. Now, it comes up very thin for two reasons. One, she, like I said, looks like a white lady with blonde hair and green eyes. And then also, she didn't grow up in poverty because she's Michael Jackson's kid. You know,
exactly.
like,
yeah.
the two things that you need usually to present as a person of color is either, you know, being a person of color or not having any money. But she skipped the line on both those.